What's up, everybody? This is Zenith Kisare, the Archangel Feather, and welcome back to the channel for another Angel Feather replay. For today's video, we have Gavrail and Love Sniper teaming up to face off against Chronojet and Chronos Command Revolution. Now, for those of you not familiar with Gear Chronicle, either you've been hiding under a rock, or maybe you're just brand new to the game. So, Gear Chronicle likes to manipulate an ability called Time Leap, where they will bind their own units, search for a new unit that is one grade higher than the one that they just put into the bind zone, and then at the end of the turn, the new unit will go back to the bottom of the deck, and the unit in bind will come back to its original rearguard circle. Now, don't think that they use effects just affecting their own rear guards, because they will also use some abilities that will affect your rear guards, sending them to the bottom of your deck and replacing them with a grade lower, which means that they target, let's say, a Forerunner, then you can't get anything back from it. All you're doing is putting it on the bottom of your deck and shuffling. So think of it as another control-based strategy, in that they will manipulate and remove cards on your field that are troublesome to them, while also searching for their own units to give you a hassle. It's kind of like Narukami meets Royal Paladin. And because of these control factors, setting up a field for something like Holy Seraph Raziel is now that much harder to make, and you probably can't even rely on it. And as I've always mentioned, there will be a link in the description below if you want to download this replay and watch it on your own time. And you may end up doing that if parts of this video are moving too quickly and it looks like just a bunch of cards flying all over the place. As I said in my last video, I've got to make these shorter, so I have to speed up the replay if I'm going to make it through the entire video and feel comfortable about the voiceovers. So let's go ahead and start talking about the game going on in the background right now. So while I've been spending this whole time running off at the mouth, both of us have hit one heal trigger each. I've hit 2 critical triggers. My opponent is currently in the middle of their first stride, is using multiple time leap abilities, just hit their second heal trigger right there on the screen, and when he attacks with Amber, he's going to put Azrael on the bottom of my deck, so he's already looking like he has a very significant advantage against me. But it's still the middle of the game. Anything can happen at this point. So as his turn ends, I give him a gentle reminder that he does need to resolve the end phase part of Time Leap, where cards return to the deck and he brings back cards that were sent to the bind zone. Now, for most games, my first stride tends to be Uriel, as you've seen in my replays, but occasionally when I'm in a circumstance like this, Snow Elemental Bliza is probably the better choice. The reason why I choose Snow Elemental in this situation, I have a Broken Heart and 2 Battle Cupids in hand. So if I'm forced to rely on Gavrail for too long, I can fall back on her Generation Break with the Broken Hearts and Battle Cupids, ultimately reduce the amount of shield that I have to lose from my opponent's upcoming attacks. At this point, I decide I'm going to start picking on the rear guard, because it's going to keep taking cards away from my field. Because of my move, he ended up losing 20,000 shield. I didn't mean to make that rhyme, by the way. Anyway, with triple check, 2 stands, and my Love Sniper is in my hand now, so next turn I get to ride her. Meanwhile, I force even more shield because my triple check gave me those 2 stand triggers. Now he's going to stride into Revolution, and using its ability, he wipes out my field. His is untouched because he only has 2 rear guards. Considering the difference in our hand sizes, that was definitely his best interest, simply because his last turn he spent almost all of his shield just protecting Amber, which he attacked with Amber first, which was a mistake because Chronojet was warded off with a single 10,000 shield. Now at this point, I ride into Love Sniper, grab the Broken Heart from the damage zone, and proceed to put Broken Heart and Thousand Ray both on the front line. I don't typically put Thousand Ray up front, but I'm trying to maintain my offense. But when you think about it, since Thousand Ray is just like his grade 2 counterparts, it may come to times when you need to put it in the front row to put out offense. Now, I did grab a love machine gun with Refros, putting so many cards in the damage zone, so I was able to bring Thousand Ray to the back row, where it typically belongs. So now I've pushed back, the game has shifted 4 damage to 5 in my favor. He's about to bring Revolution back on the field, taking out my 3 rear guards once more, as well as his rear guard Chronojet. But I've already built up enough defense that if push comes to shove, I can easily just take 1 rear guard attack, drop a sentinel on his vanguard, and if necessary, still guard the other rear guard with my battle cupids. And looky there, funny enough, that's exactly what's happening. It's almost like I played this game. Okay, that was a pretty lousy joke, but I'm trying to fill a little bit of time in. So now at this point, I used a re-ride of Love Sniper to grab the Million Ray from the damage zone so that I would be able to put out offense with both columns. I used Happy Bell to grab another Refros, and well, I'm sure you guys know what's coming after this. So, while I'm spamming the damage zone in the video, I'm going to take this opportunity and say thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like button and make sure you share with your friends. Subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. It could be about the clan itself, or it could be about any future opponents for future videos. Oh, and speaking of future videos, guys, I'm currently starting to test out using Calamity Flame as a backup to Love Sniper, so you may see her in future videos. I'll explain in those games why I'm using her, but for right now, this video is coming to a close. So again, thanks for watching. This is Zenith Kisare, the Archangel Feather. I'll see you guys next time.